What's up, guys? In today's Fan Friday, we're going to talk about metabolic adaptations. This week's Fan Friday comes to us from Thomas Burns, and his question was, metabolic adaptation during a cut, how long should one wait to allow the metabolism to adjust? So Thomas, thanks for your question. Let's get into it. Now, there is obviously no set answer, and I wanted to start off with that. Many people are different, right? All of our metabolisms are different. I made videos about that in the past. I'm going to use myself as an example. Last year when I competed, there was about I think a 12-week period where I did not adjust my macros. And that may seem crazy to some people because there's other people out there who are adjusting their macros every single week, or they're on like a set food plan where they're changing their food intake every single week. So what my advice is you have to gather data and evaluate. So for those people out there, and I do think that there is a short amount of time that people should not make changes. So for instance, if you set your macros and you eat them for 1 or 2 or 3 days, and then you go to make another set of changes, your body is not going to have enough time to adjust to them. So what I suggest is only weekly that you make changes to your diet as necessary. So pick a day of the week to check in with yourself, or if you have a coach like a lot of people do, like with myself, they check in on a specific day of the week. So today being Friday, I'm getting everyone's check-ins who only checks in with me on Fridays. Now in the past, and I did make this mistake, and luckily it wasn't for very long, is when I was working with some people, I had them check in bi-weekly. And what I ended up finding was that I made too many unnecessary changes because I didn't let their bodies adapt to the numbers quick enough. So they would check in with me, let's say like on a Tuesday and on a Friday. And what I found was that I'd have to make too many changes along the way because their bodies weren't adapting to the numbers quite yet. And then, that would go on for a while, and I quit doing that because I realized that checking in weekly was the most optimal method in my opinion, because it gathers 7 points of data as opposed to 3 or 4, and just helps you make more informed decisions. Now, as far as how long to wait before making a change, if we are, let's say, in a contest prep, which a lot of people are in regards to kind of this question where Thomas was coming from, and you want to have your average rate of loss be a certain amount every single week. We've talked about that in past videos as well. So if you're not on your average rate of loss, then that's when you start making these adaptations. But you also have to look at the trend. Let's say, for example, somebody loses 1.5 pounds one week and then 0.5 pound another week, the next week. But overall, your average rate of loss is still 1 pound a week. So there's many factors to take into consideration, but to make things simple, I would say only evaluate weekly, because otherwise you're going to start making too many unnecessary changes, in my opinion. So that's it, guys. Really, when you're looking to make changes to your diet, you have to wait for your metabolism to kind of catch up to your body to adjust to the numbers. So I would suggest waiting a week, 7 days, for you to evaluate your scale changes and, of course, your visual look. So as always, guys, keep dominating every aspect. I'll see you soon.